Welcome back into Rover Sports. Wanted to give another quick update on Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon is going to miss training camp with the Cleveland Browns, or Josh Gordon's not going to be in training camp for a while with the Cleveland Browns. And with Josh Gordon in Cleveland, I think that Cleveland's expectations are a little bit high this season. I still have a ton of question marks, obviously, about Hugh Jackson, who's 1-31. I still believe that we got to give Hugh this year to see if he can figure things out with Todd Haley and a new coaching staff on the offensive side of the ball. The faith in Tyrod Taylor. I'm not a Tyrod Taylor guy. I believe he was totally overhyped in Buffalo. He could never push the ball down the field. I don't care about protecting the football all that much. I care about winning football games, and I care about attacking defenses. And Tyrod is so wildly inconsistent, and he doesn't throw the deep ball, and he doesn't really process incredibly fast. And so I look at Baker. I'm extremely excited about Mayfield. Mayfield's going to be a guy that I have in my top 10 going forward for the next 15 years. But this is about Josh Gordon. So, Flash Gordon, Josh Gordon, guy with unbelievable potential, 6'4", had a tremendous couple of years in the NFL. And really for Josh, I think a lot of people, I don't think there's really people hating on Josh Gordon. And I think that actually, as we look at the entire society, and especially NFL writers, they're very liberal with weed, and a lot of people want marijuana and weed to not be punished to the degree that it is, not have full year suspensions for smoking weed, because it helps with concussions, it helps with CTE. You look at Brett and the painkillers that he had to deal with over his career, and how addictive and how difficult a time that was for Brett in Green Bay. And a lot of players are just popping in pills that are really unhealthy for their body. So I am actually pretty liberal myself with marijuana in the NFL, and I don't believe it should be, up to suspensions. I believe what Winston was, accused of, what sexual assault running in the NFL with high-profile guys. Now, sexual assault, in the grand scheme of things, there's going to be more sexual assaults in the NFL because there's just so much more players in the NFL, and most of the NFL guys are totally clean, but you only hear about the bad guys. You're only going to hear about the 5% that are actually doing it. But the thing is with Josh, the thing is with weed, is that I don't think it should really be penalized to the degree that it is. Full year suspensions, other suspensions. For Josh, it would be actually... it would actually be cool for Gordon if there was a way that he can medically be allowed to use this substance, and also he could just continue to better his life and could continue to play football. Because, for a guy like Josh, it just is, I really, my thoughts and prayers kind of go out to him that he can just get to this level with the anxiety, get to this level where he can function and not have to, completely rely on the substance. Or if there's a way that the NFL can allow Josh to still use the substance of weed and still be allowed to play. I'd actually like the second option. It's more realistic if the NFL can actually work with Josh Gordon on this marijuana policy, because I feel horrible for the guy. And I totally am rooting for Josh. From all accounts, he's a good guy off the field. And I want to see his talent be accentuated on it. And the NFL is a pretty tough, rigid league. It's obviously filled with rigid coaches and owners and everything. And for Gordon now, I don't think that this is a huge setback for Josh really at all, because Gordon is a guy that he came in there last year after not playing for a long time, and he contributed and played really well in spurts. And as a wide receiver, you're going to be able to catch on to the NFL. You're going to be able to catch on to the system, and you're going to be able to play really well even in Todd Haley's system. You look at guys, even the guy from Missouri that played with the Philadelphia Eagles, and the name DGB, Dorial Green Beckham, I think. Josh Gordon's going to be able to catch on with the Cleveland Browns. And whenever Josh rejoins the team, it's going to be a positive. But for us, let's just let Josh relax. Let's not, let's not get super negative on Josh. Let's stay positive with the guy. And the thing about Gordon too is Gordon's got to stop. Just tune out the outside noise. He's made great strides. This is all positive news for Gordon. And he's going to come back and he's going to contribute, especially when the season starts up. I mean, heck, veterans miss training camp all the time. This is not such a big deal. JG's going to get it together. We're all pulling for him. I'm pulling for him at Rover Sports. And JG's going to be fine. So, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. You can give your thoughts on marijuana, on Goodell, on everything in the comment section below. I released a Big Ten video out there. And I'll also leave the link to a podcast. If you guys want to listen to it in the car, subscribe. I'm on iTunes now. And thank you guys for tuning into the show. But we'll be back with you guys as training camp fires up. Really excited for training camp this Wednesday to get fired up. Thank you.